Well, before I answer that, I do want to say, as Alec was going through all the features, and I mean, all of us were talking about what One Valley is and the path. I know it, for anyone watching this, it's like, what's the catch? What is it? And as far as I can tell, there isn't. I mean, ultimately, our world functions on the backs of entrepreneurs, okay? And so we benefit in general when we're able to enable entrepreneurs to do their work. That's the catch, is that let's make this a win for all of us. Would you agree, Alec?
I couldn't say it better myself. And I think the discovery that we made is that all of the resources that entrepreneurs need exist. And there's such a commitment to making them available that if we're able to organize those, there doesn't need to be a catch, because there are so many different stakeholders and ecosystems that are ready, willing, and able to support that next generation of breakthrough companies. We just need to connect the dots. And so it's through incredible partners like Ascender, through amazing investor communities, corporate communities, mentor communities, that all this is possible. And as a founder, you just have to take advantage of it. And no one's going to do the work for you, but we can do everything we can to make it accessible and equitable, to access those resources. The founder is the fire that drives all of this. And, I can't speak for Nadili, but, success for us is founders coming and saying, we feel empowered, we feel enabled, we feel like we have access to the resources that we need.
What if our ecosystem ran as that startup business or that business that grows? You think about your Eventbrite registrations connected to your HubSpot CRM, which is connected to, some other pieces that ultimately make you able to deliver on the value proposition or on your business. And so with Passport, what I hope in this entrepreneurship community is that we have all these service providers, which is an indication of a healthy entrepreneur ecosystem. But how can we be more connected so that it's more of a flow for the entrepreneur itself, from the user experience of the entrepreneur, him or herself? And so I think that's the future. We've done a lot. How can we grow more? And that's, I think, is going back to that entrepreneur-centric experience. When someone shows up to Pittsburgh or someone says, I want to be an entrepreneur, what is that pipeline? And to understand that it doesn't have to be one pipeline, because one pipeline can sometimes only cater to a certain type of entrepreneur. We all have different personalities. That's why we all have different accountants, different lawyers, different talent. It's just what works for us. But can there still be some kind of connectivity to make it as easy as possible, to make it possible for the entrepreneur?
Right. If Pittsburgh is a startup, we are past the seed round.
And that usually means like endless opportunity and a lot of challenges. And, I think what we're excited about is, again, not doing this alone, and having that ecosystem of organizations like Ascender, like InnovatePGH, and I could sit here and list off another 15 organizations that have just been unbelievable in giving us a bridge into the market and into the community, that we believe the future is really bright. And I think if you look at Pittsburgh today and you were to look back 10 years, it would be amazing to see what's the progress that's been made and the growth that's happened. And we think the exact same dynamic is going to hold true for the next 10 years. And we're just honored and excited to be part of that journey.